Hi, I'm Harriet Green, and I wanted to give you a few inputs for International Women's Day. First of all, be kind. You never know what people are dealing with. Secondly, be diverse in collecting your inputs, seeking counsel, intergenerational, really being wide in gathering those ideas. Thirdly, be bold. 100% of the shots you don't take will not go in. And I often ask myself, what's the worst that can happen here if I do this? And I want us all to go from here, separate, to really each for equal.
Hey guys, it's Michelle Peluso, CMO and SVP of Digital Sales at IBM. My advice, I'm actually going to give you 3 words instead. The first word is grit. It's a powerful word. Being persistent, having passion and conviction about what it is you believe in is so important in life. Secondly, grace, because sometimes things don't always go your way, and having grace around you for the journey, picking yourself back up, dusting yourself off, thinking about how you get better the next time, that's always so important. And the last one I would say is allyship. I can't tell you the number of times that having amazing men in my life have actually helped make a difference. I see so many guys out there who are finally, thankfully, rolling up their sleeves and really making a difference and tilting the world toward gender equality. So bring them on the journey with you. Good luck.
Harriet's asked me to give you 3 top tips on International Women's Day. My first is calibrate, don't catastrophize. We all have a habit of extrapolating to the worst scenario, and actually we need to pull ourselves back and really think about things and calibrate. The second is be curious. The world's changing vastly, we need to keep up, but more important, it's much more fun when we're being curious. And then the third is be compassionate. The world is also a more challenging place, and if we don't find time to think about the feeling of others, we're missing a trick. Have a great day.
It's great that we're celebrating International Women's Day, and here's my 3 tips. Be brave and take opportunities. Be prepared to take a risk, and if that fails, then you'll learn from failure. Actually, and think you're equal. You're at the table for the right reason as a woman, and actually know your self-worth. And I look at myself and I think I'm in a leadership role as a CEO. I've got a visible disability and I'm a woman, and I'm actually really pleased to celebrate difference.
Hi everyone, my name's Aarti Kamath. I'm from Bangalore, India. Happy International Women's Day to all you wonderful women out there. I was asked to give 3 bits of advice to all of you from my experiences, and here they are. Number 1, something that's kept me going throughout my life, my career, my personal life, is the fact that I always aim to be true to myself. And that's the advice I would give to all of you as well. Learn to be true to yourself. It doesn't matter what the world thinks, what people think around you. If you think you're being true to yourself, that's what matters the most. Because if you're true to yourself, your principles, your values, your ethics, that's when you're truly happy. And only when you are truly happy can you actually think about other people's happiness and keep them happy as well. The second bit of advice that I have is that no matter where you are, no matter what the situation is, no matter how weak or powerful you feel, I think it's very important for all of us to always stand up for what is right and always call out what's wrong. So it doesn't matter if you have people supporting you or not. If you see something wrong, fight for it, fight against it, stand up for it, stand up against any wrongdoing, stand up for people who feel oppressed or suppressed or weak. Be their power. And lastly, the last bit of advice is something that I learned from my mentor, Harriet Green, who always said to me that be kind, because everyone you know is fighting a battle that you know nothing of. So the least you can do is to be kind, be helpful, be of use to someone. And that's something that I always aim to follow. And I have tried in the last 3 years, and it's really worked wonders for my relationships, personal or professional. So that's it from me, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope we can all strive to make every day Women's Day. Bye.
So the 3 pieces of advice that I've been given are: 1, don't care so much what other people think; 2, stand up for what you believe in and be more active; and 3, you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Reach for the stars, don't hold back. Take bold risks, especially those that scare you. You'll find that you're much stronger than you think you are. Believe in yourself. You absolutely deserve every success along your way. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. I've got 3 pieces of advice to share that I've learned over my career and my life, and hopefully they may be useful to you. The first point is to be authentic. Work out what values and what things are important to you in your life and try and live as close to those and be as authentic a person as you can. Number 2 is to own your decisions and don't feel like you have to justify or make excuses for them. Should you choose to be a stay-at-home mum, focus on your career, do extra study, take a career break, do some traveling, whatever you choose to do, you shouldn't feel like you have to justify or make excuses for why you've chosen to do that. As long as you're delivering against your choices, then that's all that needs to matter. And lastly, I think one that we should all think about more is being kind. Thinking about the impact that you make to other people. It doesn't take a lot to be kind, yet can have a really big impact in other people's lives. So think about how you interact and how those interactions impact other people. That's all. Happy International Women's Day.